This episode is sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaytriggers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create a cocktail called the Pimp named Slickback.
Nice try.
A Pimp named Slickback. This recipe was submitted by Suicide King 1323. Obviously YouTube name because there's always numbers on the end of YouTube. This recipe has an ounce of triple sec. So I'm calling an audible here. I'm substituting out the triple sec for an orange liqueur that I like better. We're going with Patron Citronge.
It won't be as sweet.
This smells pretty sweet. No?
Triple sec is sweet.
Triple sec is sweet. But that's okay, because we'll sweeten it up with lime juice. We got an ounce of lime juice. That's not really going to sweeten it. A splash of Amaretto and a half ounce of white rum. I went with the big one because I got to use it also. I can get a smaller one. It takes up a lot of space. And we're going to rim this thing with what it calls for is a goblet. I don't know who owns goblets. I was thinking cocktail glass, or as I was looking for cocktail glass, I found this, which is a big red wine glass. And
isn't that a goblet?
Maybe. If that's considered a goblet, I like to drink red wine out of here. Goblets work for anything, I guess. I don't know. You'll also notice this is like what we use for the first 5 episodes ever of the show, I think. So we're going to rim that with sugar, not salt. And to do that, you can use lime juice if you have like a lime wedge, but unfortunately I only have these 2 cuts of lime, which I'm going to need for the show. So this is also kind of cool because I can use orange because it's the triple sec or orange liqueur. So I'm just going to use that to wet the edge of this so that we can stick our sugar. Plus it's going to give you a nice little kick of orange to the fun. Whoa. Unless you get flesh on it. Then we'll just rim this through. I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good rimming. There we go.
Statement's wrong in so many ways.
I know. It's a good show. So I could have probably done a little better.
It's not very pretty.
It's not pretty. But the problem is, I don't really have a successful way of getting sugar on a goblet. I have, it's easy to do for the other type, but whatever. So, good to go. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to build it in an actual, bottom of a cocktail glass, or you can use any other glass, because you're not going to need to shake it, because the recipe doesn't say to shake it, but I also don't want to build it in a glass that has the rimming. You don't want to damage it any more than it already looks. So what we'll do is, we're going to put our ounce of lime, in directly into here, because I can.
Indirectly?
Yeah. And you're wondering, why am I not measuring? Because almost on every occasion that I've made things with lime, the lime squeezes out to an ounce. So I'm not going to fret the small stuff. Or is it sweat? Splash of Amaretto. Alright, we'll do our half ounce of white rum. This is our Cruisin'. One of my favorite brands. If I have any brand loyalties, it's probably to Cruisin'. And an ounce of orange liqueur.
In orange liqueur, you're loyal to Patron.
Oddly.
You like that one.
I don't really like that I do. Because I kind of look at Patron as the man, and I like to put the man down. But I like to get these other brands that send me stuff that I can discover that I've never had before. I probably didn't need that much ice. The other brands, the smaller brands, usually have a better product. Sometimes it costs more, not always. But trying to find a small brand around here. Devotion vodka, for instance. So that's with the protein, if you're into protein vodka.
That makes you feel good about drinking vodka.
Yeah. Cool Swan. the Lash, Tito's. All right, so that should have got nice and crispy on there. Add a little ice. A little drink.
Very little.
Very little drink. I guess my goblet's a little extreme. Could double your ingredients or triple if you want. But, you know, pimping ain't easy, so that's what we got. Who said that? That was a WWF thing, right?
No idea.
Slick from the WWF. Pimping ain't easy, and the cane.
It wasn't Slick. It was.
His name was Slick. Somebody put it in the comments. Smells like lime. Lime and almonds. You'd think you'd get more orange, but there's a little bit. Smells good. Ooh, nice contrast. The sugar, you have an ounce of lime juice in here. That means pretty much this is a sour drink. But with the sugar on the edge, it gives you, it tastes like, not that it's watermelon, but like those watermelon sour candies that are sugar coated, but they're sour, so you get that
or a Sour
sweet,
Patch Kid.
or Sour Patch Kid. Yeah, those are more sour, I think, than the watermelon ones. The watermelons kind of have a sweet sour thing going on. This kind of does the same thing. Nice lime, but the lime is smoothed over because you just put sugar grains in your mouth directly, and makes you want to try another sip. I'm having a hard time distinguishing what the flavors are. It almost kind of brings itself into its own drink. It's not as orange. It's got that lime body to it and a little bit of amaretto flavor. I like it. It's like almost a more sweet, less tequila margarita because you got all that nice, juicy lime body in there. Flavorful. Fan. But next time, double the ingredients. EverydayDrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.